Hello, good morning. So it is a rare day in Alabama today, and I couldn't be happier because we got snow this morning, and it is my favorite thing in the whole world, which is crazy because I've lived in Alabama forever and we barely get a dusting. We had huge snowflakes today, and I feel like a little kid. So that's a weird intro because I want to talk to you about something that's kind of serious and I want to share with everybody. Welcome to all the losers and failures out there, just like me. Starting off right with an insult. You're welcome. It's been on my mind a lot lately where I am in life. I think everybody on the planet had a very, very eye opening year last year. The pandemic hit, and all of our lives kind of flipped upside down. We wake up every day, and I used to say this at work all the time, so it's just so ironic to me. But we can wake up every day and we can prepare for a lot of things. If we're leaving for work, we know if we need to leave early because weather conditions are going to affect driving. We can be prepared for our old beat up cars possibly breaking down on us, needing to have extra time. A million things that are just absolutely reasonable to prepare for. What we cannot prepare for every day, otherwise, it would be paranoia, is this idea of grief and immense tragedy and, heaven forbid, a pandemic. It's just not in our wheelhouse, and life would be terrible if it was. So, of course, I've been doing a lot of reflecting, as I'm sure a lot of you have, and I want to share with everybody this idea of opening up your mind just a little bit to call yourself a loser, call yourself a failure, call yourself a quitter. And for right now, I think if somebody walked up to me and said, "Hey, loser, you're such a quitter," today, I'm taking that as a compliment. I've looked back on everything, that has shaped me and developed me and put me where I am, and so many things I've always claimed were like these rocket launching ideals for me. I'm happy to say I am thrilled that I got pregnant at 17. I did not grow up in a happy household, and I won't elaborate any further, but I got pregnant at 17, and it saved my life. My daughter was the best thing that had ever happened to me. All of a sudden, somebody needed me and would be caring and open-minded. And it's funny because parent-child relationships are not supposed to be, they're unilateral. The mom is not supposed to get anything out of this relationship with her children. Your kids need you. But my kids have really saved my life. So as this person who's always looked back and said, "Oh, I should have been a failure. I'm statistically coming from a broken household, coming from, a teen mom standpoint. I should have a drug addiction. I should have all these mental illnesses. I should be on government assistance." It's bullshit. And I've always been able to say that. And then something happened last year that was just bigger than anything I could have ever comprehended. The world got hit by a pandemic. And let me tell you, I'm the first to admit now, when I heard that it was coming, I thought, they're saying it's a flu. Can't be that bad. Like, why am I not able to see this bigger picture? Even when things did hit in the US, it was so far away. It was in New York, it was in California, it was in, Seattle. I thought, we're going to wear a mask. We're going to wash our hands. This is 2 weeks. It's going to run its course. And then I got really, really humbled. I was a total ass for ever saying that. And to the people I ever said that to and had those conversations with, even though they were reciprocal conversations where people were going, "Yeah, this is not going to happen." I have genuine, I'm sorry. I am so sorry that I ever entertained that kind of conversation because I'm not a scientist. I'm not an epidemiologist. And wow, just that was terrible. But, it came, and with it, my My kids lost their jobs, which was just gut-wrenching. There were no proms. There was no senior play that my son was going to be in. My daughter was working from home, and she got to come spend a couple months with us, which was wonderful. And I got so much out of this extra time with the kids. And we're talking at this point, we're talking summer. And there was so much good going on. I did break my foot twice. So I'll give it a little bit of acknowledgement. Like, gravity caught up with me twice, my own clumsiness, but there was so much good going on, and I didn't notice the emptiness and the shallowness and the deep, deep hole that I was filling with binge watching Netflix. And I was eating out of boredom. I don't know how many times I said comfort food. I deserve this. It's been a terrible day. And it was October, November, and December before my eyes opened to this bigger picture that I was there for the people that needed me. It was genuine. And I never left this realm of helping people. But I just completely just said, I quit on myself. I just threw all self-care away. I rephrase that, not all. I was doing the things. I was journaling every single day. I was bathing and showering and all that, but, and I was carving out time whenever anybody needed anything. I was there, but I was not taking a good look at me. Shallow things like I just stopped wearing makeup, which is so stupid to say, but my personal way I present myself has to do with how I feel and how, I put on makeup before I go somewhere. It is just me. That can be nothing to anybody else, but it got to me, and I was so shocked that I was going through these late months in the year and looking back and going, I just walked into this hole. I didn't even just find myself in it. I jumped in feet first. So I failed, and I was a loser, and I quit. There were things I had to do. I couldn't keep my business afloat anymore, and that felt terrible. And of course that added to the depression. I was terrified. I was terrified my kids would get sick. I was terrified, money would run out. There are just all of these things that were very real and should have had an impact on me, and that's okay. But I failed because I just didn't pay attention anymore to what the little Robin inside of me was saying, or, the future Robin needed as tools to go on and grow. And so it's so funny that this whole Thailand thing came up for me, because I did make a good choice for myself, and I'm so happy that I did. But it's taken me several months to kind of look back and go, wait a minute, never let this happen again. Things can happen, tragedies can happen. When I get to Thailand, I am going to be over my head lonely. I'm going to meet people every day that are going to be amazing. But my kids and my husband are not going to be there, and that's going to be lonely. And if I had gone into this adventure not ever taking a good look and looking in the mirror and recognizing this depression is becoming, part of my spinal cord. It was really attaching. That would have been absolutely a recipe for disaster, to be in another country, not speak the language, not know anybody. And the job that I'm going to do is hard. I have no doubt that I'm going to have some days where I'm going to go, I think I failed today. I think I really suck. And today I can say that, and I can be happy and confident about it, because I'm now aware. I'm aware of the people around me and what they need and what they need to grow and respond and be healthy. And I'm working on me, and I can happily say now I've lost over 15 pounds healthily, doing the right things. I've been really bad to do fad diets and juice cleanses and, all of the super unhealthy things before, and it's always come back. But I am sitting here today, I'm overweight, and I'm okay because I know it and I'm doing something about it. I am making $0 right now, but it's okay. I've been making plans for how to survive for the next few months. I am digging out of this hole, and I want other people to take a look at yourself and say, it is okay to fail. I mean, the whole expression about fall 7 times, get back up 8. I wish I had only fallen 8 times. I have fallen literally and metaphorically hundreds of times in my life, and I'm so happy to be back on the way up. I don't have to be there yet. I don't have to be in the future. I don't want to know what's going to happen in the future, because I'll miss all of the fun steps getting there. And the fun steps are going to be so uncomfortable. But take a look at your life and look at the things that you do and the things that make you feel grounded, and ask yourself too, like, have I failed? And is that a good thing? I'm sure you can go look at old relationships that you thought were going to last forever. And boy, are we thankful now, impulse decisions that we've made. And I just kind of want to share my happiness with you. I'm being arrogant today. I am self-absorbed. But I'm not in denial. Am I where I want to be yet? No. Am I on my way? Yes. And some of this growth is just recording these silly videos and putting them on YouTube and sharing with people, like, it's okay, loser. It's okay, failure. It's what you do with it. It's where you stay, where you hang your hat. I have the nastiest mirror right here in the background with dog slobber on it. I am a terrible housekeeper, but my house is always warm and open to whoever wants to just show up. Like, some things are just never going to change, but I'm also going to stand up for myself again. And I encourage you all to do this too. Thank you for watching. Please interact with me in the comments, and please always reach out if you need anything.